I'm Natalie.
I'm Sean. It's April 10th, 2026.
And this is Wolfpack News.
Here are the following birthdays for the week. April 6th, William Bernie, Kamira Bernie, Kaden Flora, Aubrey Nichols. April 7th, Latoya Westmoreland. April 8th, Owen Patel and Henry Smith. April 9th, Knox Fiducia, Justin Richardson. April 10th, Ashlyn Phillips. April 11th, Isaiah Phillips. April 12th, Carson Palacios.
And now on to
Admin's Corner.
Miss Johnson.
Reverend Ford.
Question, there's two.
Oh. How do y'all feel about the senior prank?
Where shall I begin? The prank last week, the babies, toddlers, siblings, that was awesome. I appreciate that one. The most recent prank, I'm still trying to find the words. I was deeply bothered. Because there's a such thing as a prank, but we also got to be careful not to cross the line. And so I, number one, did not know, and I don't like not knowing. So I didn't know, I had no input. That's a prank. That's the purpose of a prank. Or that's the nature of a prank, I should say. But the not knowing and then seeing the magnitude of what was done, that's where I was bothered. So I support having a great time. I support the notion of a senior prank, although in my 4 years that I've been here, it's typically one prank, but this is the second and the last. But it's gone a little too far. That went too far because it's borderline vandalism, and in some instances it was. So I just think that as a collective, we've got to be a little bit more intelligent than that, smarter about that. Roll the tissue down here, but when we get to the point where we're going into teachers' classrooms and destroying things, I know for me personally, when I arrive, I like to arrive to a clean environment. And especially as OCD as I am, if I walk in and there's trash on my floor, my desk, my things are moved, that's a problem. It's gonna be some consequences for someone. However, as the principal, I didn't know, got here at 8, had no idea. I think I learned about it around 8:30. This one never said anything. So I couldn't really blame the children too much because this one sanctioned it. He allowed it. He knew about it. And never thought to say, hey, Miss Johnson, just a heads up. So class of 2026, you can trust Father Ford. Good, faithful servant to you guys. But he had to get a little paperwork because he was out of order.
So may I
I wasn't finished, but this is what he does.
So let me say this. I told my principal afterwards in a conversation this morning, I believe it was, or maybe yesterday, I took full accountability and I offered if there was damage to pay for it. But let me be clear. This was the exact same prank that the class of 2025 did. May I finish, please? There was tissue and everything rolled down the hallways. I have video proof it's the same exact prank, okay? I did, however, when I was notified about it, I said, sure, do it, but a teacher must go in with them to make sure that there's not a lot of damage, or, that the children don't get crazy about it.
Can I ask you a question? Do you think they got crazy?
I do not. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why. Because after assessing what went on, it was only tissue and confetti and balloons. And immediately after the prank was over with, the students cleaned everything. There was one incident that I think was someone pulled the plug on the fire extinguisher. That is not cool. So we talked about that, but all of the other stuff, the auditorium, the rooms, everyone, the students cleaned it. But like I told my immediate supervisor, and as I of course stated to the other supervisor, hey, I knew about it, sanctioned it, and I take full responsibility for it. And I also said to Mr. Johnson, if I need to be written up or fined, I'm a big guy, a big boy. I'll take responsibility for it, but and she did say, senior pranks, that's all, it's fun. But me personally, after I looked at it, saw what went on, and what you saw on Facebook was purely entertainment. I was not mad. And I think some of the teachers fed off of me. They thought I was mad, but I was not mad. It was just entertainment. We cleaned the building. They used their own tissue. And the only thing I said that I was wrong for, and I did apologize to my immediate supervisor, and she can tell you, was not notifying our principal. But other than that, I liked it.
Thank you. So I hope that answers the question. And students, I want to use this as a teachable moment. This is an opportunity where sometimes in an organization you have people who disagree because we disagree, and we're going to agree to disagree.
Right.
I don't agree with anything he said. This is not at all like what the class of 2025, 24, 23, or 22 did. But we can agree to disagree, and the consensus is great. Class of 2026 is good, but we're done with the pranks. We're done. We are. So we're gonna put that to bed.
Don't wear no pajama pants and coming out here in your bedtime clothes. All that stuff is done. You've had your prank. You've had your fun. We're gonna close.
And no one is mad. I can say that. No hard feelings. Even with the children, the students, it was in jest. It was fun, but as an administrator, it did go a little too far for me. But we're okay. Let's
we get ready to close the year out. We got testing coming up. We're getting ready for testing and graduation and academic signings. And we do want to emphasize to the students, though, that we will be on zero tolerance. We're not going to be putting up with fighting and arguing and all that other kind of stuff, because we got to close school out. We got a lot of things that we got to do. So let's close it out and have a good time.
Hey, my name is Pelin, and I'm here with
Taylor. Jarrell.
Bryce.
Okay, and I have 4 questions for you guys today. The first question is, who is your favorite teacher?
Me, Cassie.
Me hard. Me Johns.
Second question, who is the best couple in the school?
Me and my legs.
Me and my legs.
Me and all my legs.
Me and AB. Who? Me and AB.
Me and my girls.
Third question, what do you want to accomplish in life?
Cause I'm trying to play football. The next level football.
Trying to become a parole officer.
I'm just trying to be successful.
Not looking like this.
Football.
I got all points, study agriculture.
Last question, where do you see yourself in 2 years?
10 kids in a big house.
A big house, a lot of money, probation officer. Dream car.
Big family, big career, being successful.
Basketball team. Big house.
Working my dream job, with a wife and kids, big house.
My name is Bryce, and today I'm here with
Destiny, Jade, Ashley,
and I have 4 questions. First question is, who's your favorite teacher?
Coach Marston, Coach Martin, Miss Hardy.
Second question is, who's the best cook in the school?
Us 3. All of us. Yes, us.
Third question is what you want to accomplish in life.
Married, kids, and being successful.
I'm very successful, married, 2 kids. Yes, I want to have a good job. I want to be married and 2 kids.
What do you see yourself in 10 years?
In the process of owning my own law firm.
Getting ready to become an orthodontist. Getting married and making money.
My name is Nadir, and we here have
Antonio, McGill,
Amaya.
Franson.
who's your favorite teacher?
Obi-Wan Kenobi, Coach John. Maurice.
Coach James.
Miss Jones.
Who are the best couple in school?
President in country. President in country.
Helen in country.
Me and my jet, I don't know what I'm talking about.
What do you want to accomplish in life?
Be yourself. Be a truck driver.
Become a traveling nurse.
Well, I'm already CEO.
Be a hairstylist.
Where do you see yourself in 10 years?
Playing basketball. Being a truck driver.
Going to the Olympics.
Being a bigger CEO.
Doing hair.
Alright, thank you. That's all we got today.
Seniors, if you have not sent your senior spotlight information, there is still time to do so. Please email all required information to Coach Williams. Academic signing date is scheduled for Thursday, April 23rd, 2026. 10th and 11th graders, it is that time of year again. Time to get application completed for Gear Up DSU and NVSU summer camps. This is the first come, first served opportunity. There are 20 slots for the DSU camp and 5 slots for the NVSU camp. The QR codes for signing up for the camps will be posted near the main offices in buildings B and C, as well as by the entrances of building B. A. 10th and 11th graders, if you are interested in visiting Southern Miss for a campus visit, please sign up by scanning the appropriate QR code. We are only taking the first 75 for each grade that signs up. If you are 11th grade and sign up with the 10th grade QR code, your name will be removed from the list and vice versa. If you don't put the information in the proper format, your name will be removed from the list, such as your full first name and last name. Please follow directions. The QR codes will be located by Coach Jefferson's office. Congratulations to the CCHS concert band. Students took the stage at Dr. Joe Barry Mullins Concert Festival held at Grenada High School. The band earned a superior excellent rating. Great job, y'all. Olivera and Ricky Smithers were honored by the Rotary Club at Cleveland. They both were chosen by the school leadership team as individuals who epitomized the ethical guides of the 4-way Rotary test.
Hello, Cleveland Central Wolves. How's it going?
What's your name?
My name is Catrice Williams, and I teach a lab.
What's one thing students don't realize about your job that you wish they understood?
I wish they understood the assignments because I have a few students who like to do the work, and a few don't want to do their work, but I always get on them nicely but hard.
How has teaching changed since you first started?
It's changed a lot because my students are more calmer, they are more dedicated, and they are more reasonable and understand about the assignments.
What's the most rewarding moment you've had as a teacher?
I have former students come to see me, and then I have my current students love me because they fill with those smiles when they see me. And also, I like to point out that next Saturday is my birthday. I'm an April birthday. April 25th is my birthday. Thank you. Thank you.
Hey y'all, my name is Ryan. I'm here with
Coach Kenny.
and I'm finna ask Coach Kenny 3 questions. Number 1, what's one thing students don't realize about your job that you wish they understood?
That teachers are ready for the school year more than they are.
Number 2, how has teaching changed since you first started?
I hadn't noticed any changes. I only been teaching 3 years.
Number 3, what's the most rewarding moment you've had as a teacher?
Watching my seniors graduate at the end of the year.
Number 4, if you could change one thing about the school, what would it be?
I put them in uniforms.
Alright, y'all, that's all for today.
And now on to sports.
Sports, my name Kendall Powell, and we present the sports. Baseball, our baseball team, we went against Florence, and we lost 2-13. On April 4th, we went against Senatobia, we lost 5-11. And then on April 6th, we went against Provine, we won 13-1. And on April 9th, we went against Strayhole, we won 12-5. Southbound. We went against April 6th. We went against Florence. Lost 7-8. And then on April 7th, we went against South Haven. Won 8-4 tennis. 4-7. We were able to win the Region 5-2-5-8 individual team tournament, 9 players. We advanced to compete in the MHSAA 5A State Individual Tennis Tournament held in Oswald on April 21st, 2022.
And that concludes Wolfpack News.